So there is an actual legit hack to the game that a lot of people probably don't take advantage of. But in this video, I'm going to go through the full process so you can see how it works completely from end to end and explain to you why it's so critical that you do this. This is especially for the low to medium spenders, but even if you're spending, $20,000 a month, it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to show you will allow you to get more out of what you actually spend. This is probably the number one thing that you can do right now in the game to kind of hack the system and just get more for everything that you spend. So what we're going to talk about today is the W coins feature, and it's not this one. It's not here, down here, get W coins. This is not where you go. This has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about. Right now in the game, you can just go anywhere and you can buy packs, right? And so, as you go through $4.99, etc. And every time you do that and you buy something in the game, actually look at what you're charged. You're not going to be charged the $4.99. You're going to be charged the $4.99 plus your local taxes. So think about that a bit. So if your majority of people in the US, for every $100 you spend, you're going to be spending another $8 or $9 in taxes. If you're in Europe, you have the VAT to deal with, which is, it's adding a lot, and it adds up over time, and it really takes away from your spending power. If your budget is to spend, $20 in a month or whatever, it may not seem like you're getting a whole lot by doing this, but in the end, over time, you're gonna do so much better by going this route. So right now in the game, and it's the very first time that I've seen it openly within the game. It's always been there. When I say always, it's probably the last year or more that there has been a site out there that is Camel. It's Camel's site. Kind of a note here before we go any further. There are a lot of companies out there. I would even call, they're not companies. There's a lot of websites out there with people who will say that they will save you money by buying packs for you. 100% of the time, what's happening is you have to give them your login information. They log in and they buy packs. You spend $90 and they give you $100 worth of packs that they buy. There's a big problem here. First, you're giving away your credentials to people that are not that legit. So, there's a potential of you losing your account. There's a potential of them doing something on your account to get you banned. But also, what a lot of these companies have done, and I've seen it mostly in other games, is they'll get in and they'll buy a bunch of stuff for you. Like let's say you spend $1,000 and they give you $1,200 worth of stuff. And then a month later, they cancel their stolen credit cards or they cancel that amount. Well, then Camel will force you to pay back that full amount of money. It's something that's not talked about, but you should never use one of these sites. They contact me, just so you guys know, all the time to say, hey, could you sponsor a video for me? There's no way I'm doing that, because I know it's not legit and it's going to end up getting people banned. It's going to get you in a lot of trouble. So just stay out of that. But Camel has given us a way to save some money. And again, this is the first time that I've seen it in the game where you can just click and kind of get to it. So if you go to event, and this is only going to be for a few days, It's here, this surprise chest. We have a little bit over 4 days to go right now when I'm filming this. There's two different ways. You can either go through the chest here and click Journey of Surprises, or you can just click this play button, click go, and it'll open up this page. And they have an event going on right now. And if you spend any money through this, you'll get this little angel guys that fly around the outside of your castle. You don't get anything from that. It's a visual thing. But also, what they're doing is, depending on how much you spend overall during the event, you'll get certain prizes here. So this is just in addition to what you would already be spending anyway. I'm not advocating you go out and spend a bunch of money that you weren't going to spend anyway. But if you are going to spend, this is the very best way for you to spend whatever the amount is that you normally spend. So for example, if you spend $9.99, you get an extra 500 gems, a couple hours speed up, that, yada yada yada. If you spend a total of $100 during the 5 days, then you get all of these prizes. So you get the $9.99, $40.99, $19.99. You got it. You understand what I'm saying? So you also get money back, and I'm going to show you. And they have something here if you're spending a ton. If you're spending, I guess that would be $500, then you would get an honor ranking. I'm not really sure what that is, but the top 5 people in this honor ranking get this necklace that would be sent to them. So if you're interested in that, then it's only going to be for about 4 days more for this event. This service is still absolutely what you should do when you're spending in the game anyway. This is just an added bonus for these next few days. So click go now. It takes you over to the pay service for Camel Games. So you're not buying through the Game Center, you're not buying through the Apple Store, you're actually buying directly from War and Order. So you can just click out of this, I think, or just click buy now. So you go in here, and so there's some benefits also on top of that. And so every once in a while they'll reset these. So if you get the $9.99, you get an extra 50 cents added on. If you spend $20, you get another $1 basically added on top of that. $49.99, you get $2.50, etc. You can see my screen here. But the reason why this is so good, it's not easy to understand. The reason why this is so good is that you don't pay taxes on it. They cover the taxes for you. All right, so if you spend $49.99, you're not paying taxes on that. So also, you pay a little bit less. So if you're going to get a $50 amount of these coins, you're going to spend $47.50 to get them, and you're not going to pay any taxes on that. So the amount that you see on here will be the amount that you see on your statement. So let that sink in a little bit. Not only are you going to get extra to spend in the game, you're going to pay less, and then you're not going to pay taxes on it. Or you're not going to pay extra above this amount in taxes. So the way that it works, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through the whole thing here. And in the game, click your profile picture, and you see, I see this cool green guy up here that looks all pixelated a little bit. And you see this user ID, that's what you want. So you just click copy, and it copies it to your clipboard. And then if you go back to the site, open it back up, and then paste in to the Lord ID. Paste. All right. Click login. All right. And it pulls you up because that's your user ID. That's what's associated with your account. So now you'll see here your account. So any amount that you spend on here will apply directly to your account. So you'll see it within the game the next time you log in after you finish the payment thing. So if you go here and you say it's the $9.99 and you'll get the extra 50 coins. Let's look and see what I have in the game right now. So in the game I have 64 W coins. So let's go back to the site. $9.99. Click or debit card. Click pay now. You'll see your realm, and you'll see the username. So that's your character name. Click Pay Now. And then you come in here, and this is where you would enter in your credit card information. So in the end, you should see this page right here that just says payment successful. So that's, at this point, you should be able to go to the game. You may have to reload the game, but when you get in the game, you should see the coins. So you see the coins there that were added. Now I have 1,113. And at this point, the way that you spend them is you can just go into here. You can find something, and you'll see that the dollar sign has been replaced with the coins. So $4.99 is, $4.99 pack would be 499 coins. So you can see how that works. When it goes above the amount of coins that you have, and it would go up into dollars because you don't have enough coins to cover that. So you would have to either get more coins if you want that, would be the best way to do it. Or you'd have to spend out of your, whatever payment account is linked up here to on your device. So I hope this helps, and I hope you understand how it works. You should see at this point, because I just ordered, right? So you should see here that in the game you get a kind of a receipt that I purchased 999 coins. That's $10, right? They gave me a bonus of 50 W coins. Also, I got $9.99, so I got this reward. I can claim it. And I also got the horns. As soon as you claim it, and I guess it's telling you claim it right away, it'll then appear, I believe. Let's check it out. Yeah, you see them flying over your castle now. So as soon as you claim them, they'll appear there. And I think they're there for 2 weeks. And look, the person next to me has it too. So they've obviously gone through this as well. So again, to spend it, you would have to go in to here, and you would see, like in the dailies here, 499 coins is $4.99, but now I have enough coins to cover that. I have $11.13 worth of coins. So you can see I could get this $9.99 pack, and I would still have, a little left over. This will add up. Again, this is, honestly, it's one of the best things. It's the only way that I spend now is using the coins, because I do end up getting bonuses. Again, when you spend, make sure at a minimum you're doubling up the amount. So there are events where if you spend during the time of the event, you also get a bonus item, or you get something. So you can get really good rewards from Garden in the Sky. You can get a lot of good things within the game that for spending the same amount that you would have normally, whether you spend them using the coins or you spend them using money from your whatever account that you have connected here to your game center or your app store. All right, so I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, just ask in the comments below the video. All right, with that, take care.